All right, good morning, guys. You guys should just finish with your do now. In your own words, explain what you believe to be the purpose behind offering this class to high school students. So what's the point of offering psychology as a course for high school students? And do you think that it's essentially achieved its purpose? Explain why or why not. So you could have had a variety of answers for this. Personally, I mean, for one reason, it's to offer an extra social studies course. And also, I consider it a very fortunate experience for both you and myself, just because this course isn't offered everywhere. Yeah, it can be offered as a high school course, but it's usually way down there on the list. And there's usually, there isn't enough funding, there's not enough people to teach it, and so it's not offered everywhere. So I consider this to be a very fortunate situation. So hopefully, at least to you guys, you felt like it was worthwhile, and hopefully that you really got something out of this and something you can take away into the future and then after you guys graduate. So whatever you guys wrote, make sure you get it turned in. Make sure you get it. It has 4 sentences, and then with the information that I've left, I should have left copies of the final study guide for this class. There should be plenty of copies for everybody. Everybody take one. And so your first priority, going through that study guide as always, and make sure all the vocab that's in that study guide are in your notes. If they're not, and you don't have definitions, that's priority number one. Get with your fellow students, see who has the terms you're missing. Work together. I'm not going to be back for a couple days yet, and by the time I am, it's going to be finals week. So take your time. Make sure you have everything on that study guide. Remember, you can't use the study guide on the test. So once your notes are 100% caught up, your second priority is to use, for all the vocab on that study guide, you are writing examples for each of the vocab terms on that study guide. So you're not writing definitions, you are writing examples. And then you are turning that in for some final points going into the final. So like I said, priority one, making sure your notes are caught up, making sure those are good to go and they're ready to use and legible for the final. And then once you're done with that, the study guide packet itself, you are writing examples for each of the vocab terms next to the word. As always, help each other out. If you have any questions, ask each other or shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, so, and then when you guys are done for the day, at the end of class, you're going to turn those study guides in. Do not take them home because I'm not playing that game where, oh, I know I'll bring it back, and then you don't. Just turn it in so you'll know it's here. So, see you next time.